if the world were to flip upside down, I wish you all the best. The government has all this technology already, but they don't want to show you it. I think the biggest con is whose hands is it in? And what are they going to do with it?
The most nightmare scenario I can imagine with AI and robotics is a world where robots have become so powerful that they are able to control or manipulate humans without their knowledge. This could lead to an oppressive society where the rights of individuals are no longer respected.
All right, what's going on? So, I want to talk about something. I was on YouTube today, and I came across a video. And this video was shot in Russia. When I saw this video, it reminded me of that one video that went super viral at that NFL game. I don't remember what NFL game it was because I don't pay attention to football. It was a NFL game, and there was literally robots walking around looking like humans. And they were moving their heads exactly like how humans move their heads. They were blinking like how humans blink. You've all probably seen the video already. If you're clicking on this video, you must be interested in, artificial intelligence, which means that you most definitely seen that video. But I want to bring to your attention and kind of just spread the awareness of all these possibilities that could happen with all of these AI technologies that are being developed. And let's see this video that went viral a couple months ago where these robots were just kicking it at a goddamn NFL game. All right, so this is the video right here. See how he's moving his head? Blinking. This girl's blinking. She's blinking like a real human. The only thing that separates those goddamn robots to us is, or at least the only thing that makes it look like they're robots, is obviously their ears and their facial expressions. Their facial expressions are very dull. They have no facial expressions. If you were to slap them, they would just keep the same face. But with a human, right, because we are human, because we have emotions, if you were to slap us or bump us, we would twitch. Some muscles would twitch on our face, which would give off our facial expression. So these robots, they don't have no fucking facial expression. But let me show you guys the video that I just recently watched. Literally watched it today. I'm gonna show you guys this video. Okay, it was a video in Russia. Just look before I even play the video. Just look. It is a goddamn robot fighting a fucking Russian dude, I think. Watch what happens. But this guy got put to sleep. A mind that doesn't like to think, or that is not conditioned to think, and that is not conditioned to think outside the box. You guys may not know or understand what this means for human life. If these robots are able to knock us out and operate just like humans, move just like humans, what makes you think they're probably not walking on this planet right now wearing human skin, looking like a real human? Do you believe that 100% of the humans that you walk or cross in your day-to-day life, do you believe that 100% of them are human? Because I don't. But the beautiful part about this is I'm probably going to find out when I die. And if I don't find out when I die, whoop-de-fucking-do. I'll be gone anyways. But I personally don't think that 100% of the humans that I cross in my day-to-day life are 100% human. I think that they could be a different civilization, reptilians, or even robots. They could be placed, by the government, because anything is possible. And that is how I think. And to people that don't think outside the box, and they're just locked in this square realm of thinking, and they only believe what they are told and what they see with their own eyes, if you only believe that, then I don't know what to tell you. Because if the world were to flip upside down, I wish you all the best, because I don't know where your mind's going to go. You might go crazy. I don't know how you would react, but that's just a whole nother topic. We don't understand, or at least a lot of people don't understand, that governments with this type of technology, if they were to get these types of technology with these robots moving like this, which they already have them, but they're not telling you. Okay, they already have them. They'll probably they'll probably tell you, oh yeah, some guy just created this. Yeah, bullshit. The government has all this technology already, but they don't want to show you it. They don't. And if they do, it's going to put a lot of people in fear, and there's going to be a lot of controversy. Because why? Because people are stuck in this box of thinking, and they cannot comprehend anything outside the realm of that box. Okay? But I can guarantee you, because China already has it. You can read multiple articles on it, you can watch videos on it. They already have robotic police. Do you think a robot would ever lose a fight? I don't think so. And there's only one factor that plays a part in this. Their stamina, conditioning. They don't have no such thing. Maybe a little bit of oil to grease up the joints. But that's it. That's it. They don't have a heart. They don't have lungs. They don't get tired. They can swing as many times as they want. They're not going to get tired. You think they're going to get brain fogged, or you think their mind's going to get fatigued and they're going to start moving slower? No. They won't be operating like a regular fighter operates, where a regular fighter needs to take a minute break after fighting for 3 minutes. They won't need a break. The robot will just stand there and be like, okay, let's fight again. So imagine if you put these types of technologies into the army. And now, instead of sending out human troops, you're sending out robotic troops wearing human-like fucking skin. Wearing human-like skin and dressed exactly like how some of you people are in the army. They would walk into places with no motion. Eyes already set on the target. Once the target gets identified, executed, or whatever purpose they're there for, they get it done with no motion. No energy wasted, you could say. They're not wasting no energy. They're not getting tired. Okay, they get shot. Okay, malfunction. They break. But they don't lose anything. Bring in the other robot. Bring in another robot. Bring in the other robot. It's one thing for them to be like moving like this, moving their head and blinking. It makes sense. But then to be fighting and knocking out fighters, that's fucking insane, bro. It makes me think. It makes me think and believe, and it kind of justifies my beliefs that, like, yo, not 100% of the humans that you cross in your day-to-day life are actually human. Because you have robots like this. Robots that can knock big Russian dudes out. Take it for what it is. Your beliefs are your beliefs. But I just felt like bringing this to the light of day and showing you guys that this right here is literally the capabilities of AI technology. Oh yeah, they can come into your internet and they can hack your internet. Yeah, because that's a big threat. Wait till they're walking around physical. Wait till they are the authority that you're calling when your house is getting robbed. Wait till by the click of one button they turn on you. But what happens then? For the gamers out there, they are going to have aimbot up the fucking ass, dog. Okay? Aimbot up the ass. They will not get tired. Okay? And they'll probably reload 50 times faster than the best gunman in the world can reload. And there is no fatigue ability in them. They do not become fatigued. That is the fucked up part. They do not become fatigued. You trying to outrun them? You're not going to outrun them. I'm not saying that robots are a bad thing. I'm not saying they are. Or like these AI technologies that they're building, whatever. I'm not saying they're a bad thing. Right? Because this just shows the advancement of the technological evolution. Like, this just shows the advancement and the evolution and how much we've evolved over the last 50 years, 100 years, 75 years, whatever it is. Right? It just shows. Right? But where it gets iffy and where it gets tricky and scary is whose hands is all this information in? Who occupies all this information? Who gatekeeps all this information? the governments, they give you what they want to give you. They don't give you 100% of what's out there in the world. I guarantee you that there's islands on this planet that you don't even know about, that Google Maps doesn't even have rendered onto its fucking site. I can guarantee you that. Maybe we haven't discovered it. Okay, maybe we haven't. But maybe we have, but they're just not telling us things because they want to keep it away. For what? Right? You think about islands, okay. There's islands they probably don't tell you about. What about tunnels? There's tunnels that they don't tell you about. Think about this. This robot stuff. Somebody built that, and that is capable of knocking out a human being. What else can it do when you put in the right code? That's amazing, and that's very, 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 like, what's the word? It's fucking sick. That's the word I can use. It's fucking sick. It's dope. It's fucking dope. Especially me being a male, like, this shit's dope. Imagine this being your brother, or having this in your house, and you're able to control this. Yo, go get me a cup of water. Yo, go walk the dog, because I can't walk the dog today. Yo, go to the grocery store and get me whatever I need. Here's the list. Yeah, that's sick. But what about the cons? There's pros and there's cons always, right? So the pros are, yeah, it could help a lot of humanity, right? It could help, you know, we can send these things out to space, 100%, right? We won't have to send our astronauts that spend months and months and months preparing. We just write some code into these robots and they're on their way, right? That's a pro right there. You need somebody to colonize? Send the robots. But what are the cons? I think the biggest con is, whose hands is it in? And what are they going to do with it? What are they going to do with this information? That's the part that gets me going. See it for what it is and make your own conclusions of it, right? My conclusions aren't just tailored to my life, or the ideas or the thoughts that I have. They're not just tailored to my life because, you know, I want to benefit myself. It's more than that. It's more than that. It's on a spiritual level. It's more than that, right? What about the civilization? The way I look at it is, what about our civilization? How is our civilization doing as a whole rather than just the pure individual? Like, if I'm here just trying to grow my bank account every day and trying to, you know, make enough money to support my family and do all this stuff, it's like, okay, cool, I'm doing that. But then what about the rest, right? Like, eventually it becomes a never-ending cycle, right? If you're put into a system where you're going to work every day just to support a family, and then you die, and the next thing you know, your kids grow up, they go to work to support what? A family, and then they die, and then the kids that they had, which are your grandkids, right? They they grow up, go to school, go to work, have kids, die, rinse, repeat. All we're doing is digging up the sand on this planet, right? And eventually this planet's going to die. And honestly, I'm going to save that for another video, because I think the planet, in fact, is dying. I'm going to save that for another video, though. I'm not going to talk about it here. But eventually, you know, there needs to be a change, right? So we'll see what happens. But robots, the pros are they can help civilization a lot. And the cons are, who is gatekeeping all this information? All of the code that it takes to write the movement of these robots, and, you know, all the blueprints that it takes to construct one of these things. Who's gatekeeping that information, and what are they going to do with it? That's important. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.